I've spent many years trying to answer the question, what are you going to do with your life? And now at the fresh age of 18, I can tell you I have no f***ing idea.
The final conclusion. I'm sick of this.
I need to pee. Editor Simon here. I just want to apologize. I'm rusty at this. I haven't done it in a while. I bump my mic a lot, and you catch me looking up a lot at the end of clips because I am reading off a script. Yes, believe it or not, there is a script for this video. So please excuse if you hear any loud bumps that are accidental. I didn't mean to, and I don't know how to edit them out. So you're stuck with them. Thank you. This obsession started young. I spent a lot of my life trying to force myself into feminine roles and stereotypes, so it's only fitting that my first YouTube channel is a makeup and lifestyle channel. A lot of my inspiration came from RCL Beauty 101. Hey, isn't that your school? Ew. I often spent a lot of time trying to recreate the day in the life of videos. I remember filming this on my old iPhone 4 and not really understanding how RCL Beauty went from the bedroom to the bathroom with no proof. I often still experience this phenomenon a lot. A lot of YouTubers start with editing degrees or go to college for film, and that's just not me. The business side is also completely out of my scope of knowledge. Every time I listen to YouTubers talk about how many people they have employed, my brain just explodes. It's hard not to feel out of place here. As a kid, I wasn't really involved in YouTube culture. I was still absorbed into a few creators, and I was and still am an obsessive watcher. Picking one YouTuber or maybe a group, and only watch their content until you're at the bottom of their feed. Since I already felt like an intruder in my own skin, it was easy to feel distance from others around me, especially my family. I projected my femininity problems through RCL Beauty 101, and I projected my familial problems through Pat and Jen from Popular MMOs, and I projected my loneliness through Stampy and his lovely world. When you're this young and constant on YouTube, it's easy to mistake these YouTubers as your friends. And one day that might lead you to filming Minecraft videos with your friends at 15 years old. It's a whole creeper! I'm gonna keep running. Becoming a content creator in 2021 is probably the unluckiest I've ever felt. The same month I started considering gaming content, a YouTuber known as Rombu went live for the first time.
Tell you about Walt Disney's frozen head. Did you know it's real? And inside of every single Mickey Mouse?
Rombu became the fastest growing streamer at the peak of Minecraft YouTube and changed the way that small streamers posted and existed for good. If it was that easy for somebody with no face to become a content creator, then what was stopping you? Uncle Sam wants you for the US Army. I couldn't remember what it was for a second. I want you for the US Army. This meant that the creator market for Minecraft YouTube became flooded, and tons of teenagers wanted to become
your comfort streamer.
Here is why I should be your Twitch comfort streamer.
5 reasons why I should be your comfort streamer.
Should be your comfort streamer.
3 reasons why I should be your comfort streamer.
This is why I should be your comfort streamer.
This is why I should be your comfort streamer.
My name is Simon Careful at Midnight, and here's why I should be your comfort streamer. Mickey Mouse? What? After Rombu joined the Dream SMP, the internet went crazy. A streamer who very recently came to fame and was known for being a fan just joined the world's current most largest Minecraft roleplay server. Then the races were off for every small streamer out there. Who was the next Rombu? Everybody wanted their own claim to fame, and I believe that's why the Small streamer community at the time became so competitive. Everyone stomped on everyone, even friends, to try and raise their own status. If you weren't playing on an SMP or Bed Wars, no one cared. Small streamers would often join SMPs, and the atmosphere would be so thick with tension because of just the general competitiveness of it all. As someone who was averaging less than 10 viewers at the time, it often felt like a lot of the creators that were over 25 viewers were bullies. Like, you got targeted in a mean girl kind of way. It's like when you're the weird kid sitting at the cafeteria table and one of them comes up to you, one of the mean girls comes up to you, and it's like, oh, can I have lunch with you? Like, can I sit here? Do you mind? And talks to you in a baby voice the entire time. To be fair, I do not think that a lot of these streamers were aware of what they were doing. But it was also pretty common that they were getting used for their followers, even if it was only 25 more people. But to a small streamer, that's the world. 25 people watching your stream is blowing your mind. Having 5 people is already so many. Some of the small creators would in fact hold those followers over your head, especially when it came to raids. Like I said, I know a lot of them have dealt with fake fans and people just trying to leech off of their fame. So I understand to an extent why some of them were more reserved with where they put their attention. It just became quite impossible to make unique and catchy and entertaining content in 2020 to 2021 as a small content creator, because the environment was very much to copy big streamers, and that's not going to work for you. And a lot of people didn't try to explain that to others. They just tried to mimic these big YouTubers and what they're doing, especially me. But you can't do that. You don't have the same retention rate. The people are not going to stay if you leave for 5 minutes to go pee. Like, it's just not the same as a big streamer.
Ah! Oh, jeez. It's just a dream.
We all remember 2016, or at least the idea of it. YouTube really started to become the epitome of cringe at my school at the time, at my middle school at the time. So if you weren't watching Vines or music videos, nobody was really interested, and you were most likely to get bullied in front of other people if those weren't the things you were watching. Since I was a nerd and a people pleaser, I moved on from my little kid YouTube phase into my big kid anime phase.
Cosplaying.
Cosplay was such an amazing thing to get into, because if there was literally any piece of media and there was at least a small fan base, there's definitely at least one cosplay done by them. And from someone who was really into a lot of the more niche communities, it's true. There's cosplayers everywhere. The great thing about cosplay is that there's really no rules, and a $20 wig can surprisingly get you really far. My first cosplay was in 2018, and for the next 4 years, that's 4 years, I was hooked. This was my breakthrough. This was an easy way to make something that others will see, and the wonderful part of it all is you can just do it on your phone. I have been using TikTok since it was known as Musical.ly back in probably 2016. I don't even know. Back when it was cringe. And the cosplay community loved it there. They thrived as well as on Instagram, but we all know that. It was so easy to make hours of content dressed as literally any character with literally any audio. Since I tended to cosplay from more niche fandoms, I didn't really gain a bunch of traction until 2020 Dream SMP era. I had a couple Dream SMP cosplays. A lot. I had a lot. And some of them went viral. But unfortunately, those views do not transfer over to Twitch. That's just really how that works. There's no way to transfer views from cosplay to gaming content, because that's not what people know you by.
We're just chilling.
I'm not chilling in Cedar Rapids right now.
When I became a streamer at 15, I had no clue what I was doing. I had only about a year's worth of Twitch knowledge, and that was all from the side of being a fan. So I had no clue what to do or how to start. I didn't know how to be funny. I didn't know how to be entertaining. So in retrospect, I was really just boring and kind of lame. But I was 15. Every 15-year-old is kind of boring and kind of lame. I loved it. And I wanted more. Smile. I gathered a group of close and distant friends, and I went live for the first time ever. Today, I'm gonna be streaming with some friends of mine. You guys ready to meet everyone?
Well, that's
Oh, I'm
right.
cracked. I'm cracked. I'm cracked.
I'm terrified.
Brain
That means you're
empty.
right. Oh. What,
Oh,
what's
wait, guys,
funny?
if we get famous enough, we'll have our own sub-twit. Oh my god.
Oh no. No. For months, I had these friends film other content for me before I met other small creators. I joined a server known as the Water SMP, ran by Noah, Waterslide Boys Live. Water.slide.boys.live. On this server, we created lore and streamed it to our very few viewers. This went well enough until I accidentally deleted the server. Who did that? Not me, but like I totally did. I deleted the server. Yeah. It's not my proudest moment. The Water SMP was run on something called Eternos. Eternos is a free Minecraft server host that requires you to manually start the server every time you want to use it. As a small creator that's into Minecraft, I think it's fairly common for us to use Eternos when you're poor. Because, like, none of us have money. You think we have money? Where are we gonna get money? We have 4 subscribers. Where am I gonna get money? The server is also capped at 20 people, which is, like, not a big deal, but it is. Just don't have more than 19 friends, okay? It's not that hard. I've been logged onto the account to help with some server maintenance and to help set up some plugins and various things. Until one day, I was rushing after school, trying to get all of my stuff together, set everything up, and to start stream, when I went to upload a puzzle map to what I thought was my Eternos account, and I deleted the world for the Water SMP because I didn't look. But by the time I had already uploaded the puzzle map, and it had already given me the confirmation, you sure you want to delete this? And I clicked yes. I was not paying attention. I saw the IP in front of me. That is not my server's IP address. Something is very terribly wrong. This very obviously ruined the Water SMP, but I don't think a lot of the people on there have said that. At least they haven't said it to me. And I still interact a little bit with some of them. So if you're seeing this video, hi. So sorry I ruined our Minecraft server. I was stupid and 15, and that's still no excuse, but it's also just a Minecraft server. We tried to explain how this happened through lore by saying my character went crazy or some shit, but like it was bad. It was bad.
I still feel weak. And I deleted the world a week ago. I have to spend some time getting myself back up before I can introduce myself back into their world. He is writing. I clicked the button as soon as I was running down the stairs to the tunnels. Shit. I've gotta go before it's too...
The problem is this was a really big deal at the time, and nobody really explicitly blamed me, but everyone was generally upset, and I understand it. Like, it's What's it gotta do? Why did I do it? What? No. Okay. Being a small streamer at the time, having this server, which is the only thing that's really gonna get us views because it's the only thing that people are wanting to watch is Minecraft servers or Bed Wars, and somebody throws that away and takes that away from you, I'd say, yeah, I'd be pissed off too. That's a pretty big deal. Because of this, I never blamed anybody that was upset with me, but I never directly encountered it. And I will give props to the other streamers involved because I never caught wind that somebody was upset. So if you were upset with me because of it, thank you for not telling me. I would have probably cried. I don't remember exactly how it all came to an end, but it did. There was no way to fix any of it, and I still feel majorly guilty about this. But what can I do? So I moved on to another survival Minecraft multiplayer server known as the Stopwatch SMP. Okay, if I do a 12-hour stream, you can't go to therapy. This was a server that only the creator, known as Moth at the time, knew when it would stop. There was a time on a timer, aka stopwatch SMP. When the time was up on that timer, the server was deleted, and the next season would start. I enjoyed the server, but streamer etiquette started to be left at the door, and that became a problem for a lot of the streamers on the server. I never experienced the worst of it, but a lot of my streamer friends from season 1 had told me about the streamer etiquette that was left at the door, and I do believe that was one of the reasons why it stopped existing. I drifted onto some solo content, but I felt like I wasn't funny enough unless I was bouncing off of somebody, and I think that's a really hard way to learn that the content you're making is just not it. I was passionate about something that just didn't retain viewership. It was not meant for the long run at all. I was just copying that style of bright pictures and big words on the screen. Some might call that the Mr. Beast effect. Because of this, I didn't understand that my content was both cookie cutter and also completely unfulfilling to me and what I am passionate in. Streaming genuinely became a chore. I've always been very introverted, and if you know me, you know this is true. So I was trying to copy this like out of character excitement and loudness that just didn't come naturally to me. So it genuinely tired me out, and I really didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know how to change up what I was doing. I didn't know how to take a break and come back and still be fulfilled by what I'm doing. I tried to do other streams and content, but the guilt over past failed projects and the inability to have something creative and unique come out of me just killed my content. That was not unexpected because of the nature of Twitch and how they handle small creators. So, what's my conclusion? Guess we're done. Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck your first grade teacher. Fuck my first grade teacher for sure, because she ruined my dreams about sitting on a cloud. Fuck your annoying brother. Fuck your neighbors. I've spent nearly every single day since I made that goodbye post kind of regretting it and wishing I could do that. Wishing I could create something, but it just wasn't happening. It literally took a conversation a week ago that I had with my mom to make me come back to this. For months I've been explaining to her how badly I wish I was passionate about something, especially something that I could have been raised on, like a sport or music or theater. Ever since I stopped cosplaying, all of my creative energy just left, and I felt so void of myself. That was my passion for so long, was creating content, cosplaying. And so I mentioned this to my mom and how I wish I could go back to YouTube and how easy I wish that could be for me. There you go. Is all she said to me, really. There I go. There is something so enthralling about YouTube culture to me that I just have to come back. I might spend the rest of my life with only 13 subscribers, but you know what? That's okay. I'm okay with that. As long as 13 of you are watching this at least, I'm okay with that. This gets less than 13 views. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What people fail to realize is this just was not the mindset that creators had back in 2020 to 2021. Nobody was just generally okay with not having viewers, it felt. I mean, maybe this is all personal, and I'm taking stabs at the community like they're the shitty ones and it was all their fault. But I genuinely feel like I am not alone in this. I don't think I was alone in feeling like I was a cookie cutter content creator just because everybody else was doing it. That was your claim to fame. That was how people were getting views. And so you just try to mimic that, and it just does not work. People normalized begging for followers on their TikToks. Like, please. 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 I need so many followers. Please. I don't want to be surrounded by that anymore. If you're gonna beg for followers because that's like your only thing, I just don't want to be surrounded by that culture anymore. I don't think it's healthy. Don't make cookie cutter content. It's lame and you're unoriginal. I'm back, but this is for me only. Watch me never make a video again. That is a possibility. But damn, I gotta try. What else am I gonna do? Get a real job? How do I do an outro to a video? Anyways, hi, welcome to the end of the video. My name's Simon Canceled at Midnight. Welcome to the end of my video. I'm gonna put my mic just like this because it makes me very uncomfortable. The content I will most likely be making from now on is video games and books and maybe some video essays. I was in English. I took 3 years of AP English. I really don't know how to end a video anymore. I think I could probably write a couple video essays. Okay. Bye.